Good morning. How is everybody? I always say good morning because um, most of the time I record in the morning. But whatever you are, I live in California, so I know that people from different kind of the states are listening and other parts of the world. I really appreciate it. Let me introduce myself. My name is Lily Ackerman, and I'm a wellness coach, body, mind, and spirit. I help people to accomplish their dream life, whatever that is. Because most of the time, what is holding us back is the same beliefs. So we can accomplish and we can change those beliefs, or we can stay the same if we don't do anything about it. So that's what I do, and this is who I am. I'm very passionate to help people. I'm very passionate to what I'm doing because once upon a time I thought love wasn't for me. I never was going to have the family, a connected family with love and respect. I never was going to have a house. I told my daughters, I said, you know what? I know you asked me for a house, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it because there is not. I went with the real estate, and he showed me some houses, and honestly, it was very horrible houses. I said, why people want to invest in this kind of houses? Maybe, I don't want to say because I was Mexican or because he thought that was the only thing I was going to be able to afford. Whatever it was, it doesn't matter. I thought I never was going to do it, but that proved me wrong. I was able to have a house, not just one, several, to live in beautiful places, to travel, to have the family of my dreams, and to have love, the love that I thought wasn't for me. So that's why I know that everything is possible once we understand who we are. I always thought that we come to Earth with nothing. Actually, we come with knowledge. We come with knowledge of what are we going to do and why we're here for life. And then if we allow ourselves for that knowledge to arise, we're going to find out the reason we're here for. So there's all of us has it had a purpose, our life purpose, our mission. It's just we need to take some time and do it. Beside being a mother, beside being a wife, beside being a father, a husband, before that we born just as a human being, as a man and woman. So from that, when our children grow up and goes away, I don't know what is, I'm sorry. I'm turning Facebook so I don't hear the turn off. Sorry. When our family goes away, we see ourselves like, what is my purpose? I don't have my children anymore, and they have their own lives, and my work. It's okay. I do my work, but there is something always that is haunting us, and that's your life purpose. When we fulfill that area, it's an amazing amazing experience, amazing emotion, feeling. You're full of energy, you're full of everything. So that's what I like to do, what I do, because I help people to discover who they are, who truly they are, their life purpose, their life mission, their to take them to the level that when you are in that level of understanding, nothing is going to stop you. It's just like a little machine, And so, thank you. If you are interested in any of my programs, please just put a check mark, and I will contact you. And I will show you what my group programs, I'm sorry, or one-to-one. Also, if you find interesting in the material that I'm presenting to you, please share it with somebody. Or if you think this is not for you, but it will be for somebody else, please share it. That's the only way that we can impact the world, by promoting the videos, and promoting this community. Is about love, it's about forgiveness, it's about, you know what, possibilities for your life. That's all the tools that I'm talking. Life experiences, life changes, transformational life, everything as a human being. So if you put a like, that also keep us moving. So any comment, I really appreciate it. Even if you don't agree with the material, and if you want to say something else, that's good also, because we can start a conversation. Not everything I say is 100% accurate, and it's from my experience, from my beliefs. So I hope you understand that. And we're going to start. I'm going to share my screen like last week. I like that. Okay. Huh. Let me see. Share screen. Okay. It's a one participant. Well, that will be me. But in the previous one. Oh. Or maybe I just should pray right here. Oh, view. All right. We're in the book of Genesis, and this is our part 4. It's gonna go bigger. Yes. Ta-da. Well, we're gonna start from here. Oh, that's number 3. We already done that one. Genesis 4. Let's just breathe and let's be open to what's the message that life is sending, it wants to tell us. Where's the area that we that are waiting for us to enhance or change or whatever, just be open. Be open to receive today. That's a very beautiful way to go deeper with ourselves. So Genesis part 4. This is 126. And God said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. So God created man in his own image, and the image of God created him. Male and female created he them. And God blessed them, and God said unto them, be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth, and subdue it. This is marvelous. This word is amazing. And have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that is moved upon the earth. Here in the Genesis 2:7, I wanted to, it's a little bit different from 127, but I found that interesting that the one thing that is different also we can learn from here. So and the Lord God said, I'm sorry. And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils, I'm sorry, the breath of life, and man became a living soul. Mhm. Okay, so this is very interesting because, I talk to people by the comments sometimes in the group that I'm participating, and you find a lot of people that they feel that they are dead, that they don't have no purpose in their life. They feel lonely, that they feel desperate, they are full of anxiety. When it's very, that's why to back to our spiritual part, it's very important because it reminds us who we are. It reminds us what we're here for. It reminds us that life, just the universe itself is in a daily basis is telling us, I'm alive, because we're here to live, not just to breathe like the daily oxygen, or dry my feet, or survive. A lot of people say I'm surviving. I don't. We haven't been called to survive. We have been called to live, to enjoy. To create. Our problems. Again, I just when I was in the other side, not knowing all of this, I tried to commit suicide because I thought world was better without me. I thought I was the worst mother in the whole planet. And it wasn't true. So I decided to believe once for all something that gave me hope to change my life. And then once I understand more about this, I enjoy life, and it's there right here, breathe into the nostrils, the breath of life. So the ego, when the ego goes out of balance, then it becomes very materialistic. Is when we are angry. We're going to see that in a minute. It's like we forgot that our beginning is spiritual, because the spirit is the one who reminds us what life is about, what love is about, what mercy is about, what compassion is about. So this is to be connected. I'm not here to tell you what you want to believe. I chose to believe in the God of the Bible, of Abraham. But if you believe in a higher power, that's your belief. And I have to respect that, because I'm not here to try to convince you about anything. So this is only about, I was a Mormon before. I was Jehovah Witness. I was in a religion from India, very similar to Buddhist. I was doing my mantras, energy work. You name it. I've been everywhere. But it was a moment that I needed, that I wanted to believe into something. And religion was not giving me what I needed until I start having a communion with that, conversation with him. Until I realized that it doesn't matter how many mistakes I did and how horrible person I felt I was able to come before him and say everything. It was on my chest, because I knew that God of love was not gonna be scared the way I talk. Well, the way I was talking, I was mad. I was angry. I was it wasn't good, but I knew that it was my safe place, that I could be who I really, without mask, without not hiding anything. And he was not going to condemn me and or remind me how horrible person I thought I was. And he was gonna, his love was going to understand me. So this is what I chose to believe in, the Word of God and the Bible. And I, through all of these years, I mean, I saw my life just getting better and better. Getting out of religion, it wasn't easy, but finally I did it. I did it. And to undress myself of those judgment, and to undress myself of those condemnation, and that the God that I was learning, the Punisher and all this stuff, it was not true. So that's what I'm here for, to talk about the spiritual, the connection with your spirituality. Okay. And so God never intended for men to live a mediocre life. He never intended to be in poverty. He never intended to, because this is the proof. This is proof. Have dominion. You know, that's our next step, to have dominion on everything. But people don't sometimes, like, I can go to well, fast food restaurants I barely go, but any kind of restaurant, it can be a steakhouse, and if I have a leftovers, I take it with me. One of the how do you call it, etiquettes, something like that, is you don't, when you go to any restaurant, actually, especially the steakhouses or high-end restaurants, you don't, it's not a good manner when you finish everything in your plate. I don't know who said that, but I'm not gonna follow that, because that go against my value of respecting the kingdom animal, the plants, the water. So that value is higher than the etiquette that don't finish. It's no good manner if you finish everything on your plate. I will ask for a box wherever I go and take my food. Last time I went to an amazing steakhouse, and it was so good. It was very beautiful. To start, you know, the size of the food that you get is very like this, which is good, because that's we're supposed to eat. You know, well, that's another different conversation. But I asked for dessert because it sounds very good. So I asked for the dessert, and it was just a few bites. And at the end, I asked for a box. He gave me my box, and I took my dessert. Because when we don't finish anything and we just throw it away, toss it in the trash. So what happened is, an animal got killed to feed you. A plant was killed to feed you, to be on your table. The water, the resources that we have, amazing resources. That's not being a steward in the universe. And we complain what we have. When I go to my daughter's house, my little ones, you know, I see getting a glass of water and leave it, one glass of water, one glass of water, one glass of water. And then I tell them. But now I see that they put it together, and because I taught them, at least, you know, take the glass, take the water that you haven't drinking, put it in your plants. Here I do my, I have my compost, and I put in a little composter in the kitchen. From the kitchen goes to the ground, so back into the earth. A regular trash, I mean, we're 7 people in this house, but a regular trash is it's just like one small plastic bag that you the size of that when you go to the market and get your the see-through plastic bags. This is small, and maybe in 3 days we have to change it. The paper recycle is different. So that's little thing that we can do to respect the planet that is giving it to us for our enjoyment, for our food, to dress, our clothes, our spending, over having stuff that, and that's a different story. Well, it's part, because by overspending and never use that new clothes in the closet should boot, and so we send it to another countries, and actually we're affecting another countries, because in Africa, in other places, the clothes store, they had to close. They close them out because there's so many clothes that we're sending that people have walk in mountains of clothing, and they can pick whatever they want. So we are affecting the economy of other places. And there's people in Indonesia, Philippines, working like crazy for a penny, because we want more and we want cheap. So what are we doing with this world? That's my invitation. Just look around. Be conscious when you go to the market. Be conscious what you bring in your home, that it's going to be useful. And that's a way to respect the animal that got killed for us. Thank you. So, and God bless humanity. Be fruitful and multiply. And be fruitful is not, be fruitful in what we do. Be fruitful in your love, in your mercy, in your compassion for others. Hug somebody, love somebody. Even if you don't know what love exactly is, make it your intention to love somebody. It doesn't matter if they deserve it or not. That's a different story. But that's conditional love. We want something in return. Unconditional love is love, L-O-V-E. Just give abundantly. Just that way we receive abundantly, we give abundantly. Let's see. Oh, that part 5. No. Nope. Where in part 4? Oh, I see. Okay. So I'm not saying, like, if you are in a relationship or there's somebody in your family that you have friction and you try to love them and you try and then you keep getting rejection. Well, don't be a doormat. I was a doormat. I know what it feels to be a doormat. So don't be a doormat. Just respect them. Walk away from them with love. With love, every time we think about that person, we send them love. Because once upon a time, I was like that and I couldn't hear anything but God never gave up on me. So it's not about what they deserve or not, because we're not judges of anybody. Because if we start judging and say these people deserve it and it's not, who are we to say that, right? What I'm saying is just walk away with respect, and because sometimes it's healthy to stay away from people that they don't want nothing to do with you. And it can be your mom, it can be your daughter. Just give the space and respect yourself by walking away. So when we don't live in the spirit, we experience more, because more. I wanted to say the word more in here, because we, as a human being, we feel all the emotions: fear, anxiety, rage, jealousy, etc. But when the ego is out of balance, we're going to live in here, in this area, versus you live in the spirit, that's your lifestyle. And once in a while, you feel anxiety. Once in a while, you live fear. Once in a while, you feel jealousy. That's very different. The way to know where you are is just, you can write different, like fear, anxiety, rage, jealousy, anger, disappointment, frustrated. You can make a list, and every day or every time you feel any of those feelings, you put a check mark. Don't analyze it, don't think about it, just check mark. And then go every time you feel any of those. In 30 days, come back and then see how many check marks you have. That is the state that you are. The state is when in a daily life. So this is not for us to see, oh my God, how horrible I am, and to be hard on us. This is to make changes, to stop doing certain things, to add certain things, to reflect, what can I do? What can I do? Because this is robbing energy from us. This is taking opportunities, because we don't see clarity when we are in this kind of state. This is the Spirit of God is life. The Spirit of God is life. As we read in Genesis, He wants for us to have life, L-I-F-E, life. So make intentional to when you wake up, to enjoy your life. To intentionally, I'm gonna find something that is amazing in my life, and then you can make it bigger. We cannot expand anything that doesn't exist. But I'm telling you, I can assure you there is something beautiful in your life right now that you haven't been able to see. So just close your eyes and ask yourself, what is amazing in my life right now? I want to know. I want to see it. You're gonna be amazed. You're gonna be surprised that you're gonna find. And if you don't find it, please call me. We're gonna find it together. So, and that's my invitation, to remember that we are spiritual first and in the material body. But let's find what is to be a spiritual person, what are the principles of the spirituality, and back into that. So thank you so much, and I can't wait to hear from you. And remember to share this material. And if you don't agree with everything, but you agree with something, use that, the only thing. Use that, the only thing that you found today. And I thank you so much. My name is Lily Ackerman. I'm a wellness transformational master coach. See you next time. Bye. Oh. Bye.